everyone. I wanted to make another deck profile of my favorite deck so far. It is absolutely broken. Um, how crazy and powerful this deck is, mainly because of the man himself, Cyber Dragon Infinity. This is a deck all around him. Uh, so when he's brought out, you can take over another one of your opponent's monsters that's in attack position, or even your own, and equip him as an XYZ material for free. And then once per turn during either player's turn, you can discard an XYZ to detach to negate the activation of a spell, trap, or effect. I can't even begin to explain the amount of surrenders I get just from the second he comes out. I know this has actually been gaining in popularity, so I wanted to put out the deck that I use. I think it's very consistent. I'm all about consistency, and sure, I'd rather have a good hand every game as opposed to waiting around for specific cards. So deck profile last time was a little too long, so I'm gonna speed into this one. So 3 Cyber Dragons. It's a crucial card to this deck. Galaxy Soldier. So he can, you can send another light monster from your hand to the graveyard to special summon him, and then when you do that, you get to put another Galaxy Soldier into your hand. Quick Draw Synchron. Send any monster from your hand to the graveyard and special summon him on the field. His other effect doesn't matter. You're really just using him for that level 5, the 5-star. Cyber Dragon Dre. When he's summoned, he can make all Cyber Dragons on the field level 5, including himself, which really pairs well with Cyber Dragon Core, which you need 3 of him. When he's normal summoned, you're going to be able to put the Cyber Repair Plant into your hand, which allows you to search for another light monster. Another, yeah, light machine type monster. And on top of that, when he's in your graveyard, you can banish him if there's no monsters on your side of the field, but your opponent has one, to special summon a Cyber Dragon from your deck. So just another way to keep spitting out level 5s. And then I use Chronomaly Golden Jet. Same thing as Dre. When he's summoned, you can increase the level of all Chronomaly monsters, which is only him, by 1. There's different options you really can have with like Galaxy Soldier and Chronomaly Golden Jet. These are the guys I like though, the ones I use. But the core for monsters really is Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dragon Dre, Cyber Dragon Core, and Quick Draw Synchron. Those are the ones that you really want. It stinks that Galaxy Soldier is not in the TCG yet. I've actually built this deck in real life. The only thing I'm missing is Infinity, which comes out this summer, and Galaxy Soldier, which will probably never come out. But there is a replacement for him. Solar Windjammer, if you've ever heard of him. So for the Magic cards, 3 instant fusions. So that's going to bring out this guy right here, Panzer Dragon. So again, really just using him for the level 5. But the big benefit too is if any emergency comes up and you need a defender, 2600 defense, and when he leaves the field, you get to destroy a card on your opponent's side of the field. Well, really any card on the field, but you're never going to be targeting your own in this deck. Soul Charge, in case of emergency, you can spit out 4 level 5s and bring out 2 of your XYZs. Infinity, you can only bring out 1 per turn, by the way, just so you know. 3 machine duplications, that is used for Cyber Dragon Core. You use it on a monster that is a machine type that has 500 or less attack, and you can special summon up to 2 cards with the same name from your deck. When Cyber Dragon Core is on the field or in the graveyard, he's treated as Cyber Dragon. So when you use machine duplication on him, it brings out 2 Cyber Dragons, which right then brings you out a Nova, which brings out an Infinity, which I'll get to that as well. Cyber Repair Plant, I already went through that. If there's a Cyber Dragon in your graveyard, you can bring a light machine type monster from your deck to your hand. If you have 3 or more Cyber Dragons, which could be him, or him, then you actually get to activate both effects, where you get to also target a light machine type monster in your graveyard, bring it back to the deck. With this deck, you'll notice there's no trap cards. It's not about defending at all. It is about just throwing out all the monsters you need to just keep XYZing into Cyber Dragon Infinity. So really, with Cyber Dragon Infinity's ability to just stop magic trap and effects, you're not too concerned, but you want to be able to stop them while they're setting up. So Night Beam, very important. 3 of those. When a lot of times they start out by setting a card or putting in monster in attack and then having 2 cards in back row, and you can eliminate 1, bring out Infinity, and if it's anything important, you can just stop it. 3 tunings. Really, it's just to get quick draw synchron into your hand. Again, this deck is just about getting all these monsters in your hand and just using them. Three MSTs, same thing. You want to get rid of cards, especially if someone has like skill drain. You're really going to need to get rid of that. This is up to you. Everyone uses Forbidden Lance, and for some, I don't know why I haven't switched it. I guess I'm trying to discover why everyone likes Lance over Dress. Um, Forbidden Lance, you can target one of your monsters until the end phase. It loses 800 attack, but it's unaffected by the effect of other spell or trap cards. Now, I understand that that works in benefit for you both ways because you can also equip it to your opponent's monster, and then if they're stronger, and then you can finish them off that way. But to me, Dress is just so much better because it loses 600 attack. So yes, it's 200, difference, but that really helps if you have to use it on your own monster. But that monster that you target can't be targeted or destroyed by other card effects. So that just to me, I feel like Forbidden Dress is so much better. But I'm still trying to play Lance. The only time I've seen Lance is actually better is someone had skill drain out, so I actually XYZ'd into Adrius, and his ability is I can detach an XYZ material from this card to target a face-up card my opponent controls. So when XYZ summoned him, I then used Forbidden Lance on him so he wasn't affected by skill drain, and then destroyed skill drain. But yeah, that's the main deck right there. You can choose between Dress or Lance. It doesn't really matter. So for the extra deck, the three fusions, Chimera Tech, Fortress, Dragon. If you face another Cyber Dragon deck, oh my god, this card is amazing. But any machine, really. So this allows you to, you don't need polymerization. You can special summon him by just sending one Cyber Dragon and then one or more machine type monsters from either side of the field. So I see a lot of Girga X's, Girga Giant X. So I just use him as a free material. I've run into Cyber Dragon Infinities where, I could just bring out my Infinity, but he can keep stopping effects. So instead, I just use him as material. I summon a Cyber Dragon and then just, or Dre or Core, because they count as Cyber Dragon, and then just use that to get rid of him. It's a great card. I put three. Actually, having three of these has saved me in most Cyber Dragon Infinity duels. I've never lost to another Cyber Dragon Infinity, and that is a fact. Three Panzer Dragons. I went over him earlier. 2600 defense, gets to destroy a card. Realistically, he's just there for instant fusion to, again, combo into Big Boss Man, which you want three of, three infinities. If anyone tells you two, you tell them they're wrong. You want three. You can only summon once per turn, one of the infinities. So if you ever find yourself where you want two XYZs, that's where you can go into either I use Wind Up Arsenal, Zenmeo, or however you want to say it. And he can destroy two set cards on the field by getting rid of an XYZ, also 2600 attack. Then there's Adrius, he's one of my personal favorites, 2600 attack as well, but you get to destroy a face-up card your opponent controls. So sometimes you get into some problems and he can take care of it for you. And then, of course, Pallades. Everybody with level 5s in their deck has a Pallades in their extra deck. I found that if you can bring out two XYZs in one turn and you really want to go for a strong attack, bring out Infinity and bring out Pallades. Because what's going to happen is any magic or trap cards that they're trying to use, Infinity will stop. And then when they bring out that monster that they baited you with those magic or trap cards, Pallades brings them back to the hand. It's a perfect combo because it kind of covers both grounds. Because a lot of times when you bring out Infinity, people are going to bait you. They're going to use the broken Regeki card and make you, destroy it, and then they're going to bring out Silent Arc and then stop it. Or take your Infinity. And then Cyber Dragon Nova, which I will explain. This is how you get out Infinity. Cyber Dragon Nova is the two level 5 machine type monsters, which is everything in your deck. And then Cyber Dragon Infinity comes out for free by using Cyber Dragon Nova. So you can just use one Cyber Dragon Nova as a XYZ to bring him out, which is all you do is bring him out, then boom, Infinity's out. It's free. But I will tell you that there is a good combo to be had that I never ever see any Cyber Dragon user use. With Nova, you can discard an XYZ material and then bring a Cyber Dragon from your graveyard back. Any of these work. Core, Dre, Cyber Dragon. So, one of the, there's many different moves, but like if you have a Dre in your hand, bring back Core, or bring back another Dre. And then when you summon your Dre, it makes them both level 5. Now you can XYZ again. So yeah, you're losing one XYZ material, but you're going to be able to summon again. So I've summoned 3 XYZs in one turn and watched them surrender. I brought out an Infinity, a Wind Up, and an Adrius in one turn. They didn't have any answer for it. So they just quit. So that's something to always keep in mind when you summon them is, is it smart to bring back a Cyber Dragon or, one of these others, or and can I combo that to bring out another level 5? Um, but that's pretty much it. This deck's amazing. This is one of the most simplistic decks. I'm teaching. I plan on teaching my wife how to use this deck because it's so easy, but it's so fun. It's so powerful. It's a bit overpowered. I'm really hoping that when he comes out in TCG, they don't just destroy him. But that's the Cyber Dragons. Hope you enjoy.